Hi, I'm Clay Walker from 30 Day Basements, and I want to talk about making sure that your contractor is licensed and insured and the importance of doing these things. The first issue I want to talk about is how do you confirm that your contractor is licensed? Well, if you do a Google search for DOPL, just type in the 4 letters DOPL and hit that Google search. It'll pull up the contractor's licensing website for the state of Utah. Once you get to that contractor's licensing website, it'll have a link that says verify a license. And all you have to do is literally click on that verify a license. A lot of people will say that they're licensed, and what it means is that they've got a business license. They can go to the Utah Department of Corporations and get a business license number, and then they can go down and get some insurance. And they've got a license and insurance. But that doesn't mean that they're a licensed and insured contractor, because insurance won't cover a guy who does your job who's not a licensed contractor. The way that you check this is you go to the DOPL, you click in verify a license, and you click the name of the company that you're doing business with. If that name won't show up, call up the person that you're going to do business with and ask them, what is your contractor's license number and what is the name that it's under? Now the website should be able to pull up a name and a license number. Then the next thing that you need to do is you need to ask them for a copy of their insurance policy. Once you get a copy of that insurance policy, simply call up the insurance company and say, I want to make sure this policy is active and that I'm protected if anything goes wrong. What this protects you against is a variety of things that I could go through, but I'll try to make it simple. Let's say that a contractor comes out and they screw a nail in to a pipe, but the pipe doesn't start leaking right away. But 6 months later, that pipe starts leaking and your basement floods. Now you call up your insurance company and say, hey, I want to make a claim against this. The insurance company comes out, they tear the wall open, and guess what? They find that screw in that pipe and they say, this is the fault of the contractor that did your work. Now they expect the contractor's liability insurance to cover you. Or if they're going to pay for the claim, they want to make sure the contractor's licensed and insured. If he's not, they're not going to pay for it. The problem's yours. Just to let you know, I as a contractor with an insurance policy, at the end of the year, I can get audited. And they want to check all of the other people that I use. They want to make sure that my workers' compensation money is paid. They want to make sure that my heating guy, my electrical guy, and my plumbing guy all have their own individual insurance. And guess what? If they don't, who gets charged? I do. I have to pay the money for that. So using a licensed and insured contractor costs more money, but it puts the protections in place that you need to have to guarantee that your job's done the right way the first time and that you're protected if it's not. Thanks for listening. Always use a licensed and insured contractor. Always check that the insurance and the license are good. Go to the DOPL on a Google search and make sure that that's the case. Thank you so much.